Does losing weight help with running performance? Well, let's find out. Lay down a little bit of context for the reason why I'm making this video. My New Year's resolution, I decided to do a bit of a low carb diet for the month of January. I'm essentially just eating meat, eggs and fruit. Bit of a Joe Rogan, Paul Saladino kind of inspired diet. I'd be a real chocolate head, have a real sweet tooth, and I just wanted to try and get all of that sugar out of my diet. For the past 24 days or so, I've lost about 3 kilograms, and I've just been really curious to know if that loss in weight is going to be beneficial to my running performance. Therefore, I decided to look into the topic and dive into a wee bit of research that's been published to see if I can actually find any correlation between weight loss and running quicker. Once you start this search, I can guarantee that the most cited piece of literature that you'll find will be by Kirk et al. In 1978. So of course, this piece of literature is 45 years old, so we need to take it with a pinch of salt, okay? But essentially what they did was they took runners and respectively tested them over 12-minute runs by adding 5%, 10% and 15% of their body weight onto their body via the harness. Of course, as you'd expect, what they found was that the increase in total weight led to a decrease in performance. And this is where that well-known moniker comes from, that every pound you gain in body weight will slow you down by 1 to 2 seconds per mile, which for anyone who's running long distances, that's considerable. And that's per pound. So if we're talking, if you could lose 5 pounds, which is only 2 kilograms, you could be looking at 10 seconds per mile. And also on the flip side of this, more recently, there was a Greek study done in 2016 that did the opposite. So they placed their runners in a harness to suspend them to take off a percentage of their body weight. They found that for every pound reduction in body weight, which is about half a kilogram, that you would gain 2.4 seconds per mile. So it's fantastic, isn't it? Well, it's not that simple. As we know, that just adding weight, excess external weight to our body weight, this isn't quite the same as if we were carrying that weight ourselves. For example, muscle mass. If we have more muscle mass, is this detriment to our running? If we are 80 kilograms, but 10% of that is body fat, versus someone who's 80 kilograms who has 20% body fat. So I decided to go a bit deeper, and I found this interesting article that was published in 2014. The aim of this study was to look at the influence of increased body fat or lean body mass on aerobic performance. So what they did was they took 39 men and divided them into 3 groups. They had one group that was a high body fat group, but with an average lean mass. And then they had another group which was high lean body mass with average fat mass. And then the third group was the control group. Now the control group were approximately 73 kilograms on average in body weight total, compared to the heavier 2 groups, the heavy body fat percentage group and the heavy lean body mass group. They were between 80 to 83 kilograms. So you're looking at 7 to 10 kilograms difference between the control group and the 2 heavier groups. So what's really interesting about this study is that they actually found no differences in VO2 max between the heavy lean body mass group and the heavy higher body fat percentage group. But what they did find was that both of these study groups had significantly lower VO2 max compared to the control group. So what this is saying is that if you're heavier, it is detrimental to your VO2 max or your aerobic performance, regardless if that weight is due to more muscle mass or more fat mass. So what's the conclusion? It's that higher body mass decreases aerobic performance regardless of the nature of the mass, whether that is fat or if that is muscle. Given that we know this, do we all just go out and lose weight and reap the benefits and set all of these personal bests? Well, of course, it's not that simple. And the reason for this is because there's loads of pitfalls that come when we decide to lose body weight. That can be anywhere from the loss in muscle mass. It can, of course, affect your performance. It could be from the detrimental effect of being in a negative energy balance, and that's to say a calorie deficit where we're burning more calories than what we're consuming. Of course, this is going to affect our performance over a prolonged period of time. Therefore, it's not about having these distinct goals and obsessing over a certain target weight. Yes, if you're overweight, if your body mass index is high and you want to run faster, of course losing weight will allow that to happen and facilitate that. However, just by running more and expending more calories, your body will lose weight and it will find its balance to match your energy output compared to what you're consuming. So we should let our training dictate our body weight. Yes, we can run more. Yes, we can diet. Yes, we can lose weight. But we must maintain a certain level of health in order to achieve a particular level of performance. We don't want to lose all our muscle mass. We don't want to be unhealthily skinny. Nor do we want to be on the other end of the spectrum where if we're trying to run, in my case, a sub 20 minute 5k, should I be 83, 84 kilograms with a bit of excess body fat, or would I be better suited to being 78, 79 kilograms, a bit lighter on my feet and a bit leaner? At the minute I am just below 81 kilograms. I've lost nearly 3 kilograms. I feel great. I definitely look a bit leaner and my performance hasn't taken a hit. Just remember to be healthy and go about it in an intelligent fashion. If you're losing weight, lose weight slowly and safely, and allow any increase in performance to come along with that. And remember guys, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.